Hey, Ron and Kimberly Olsen here, and in this video today we're going to share with you what it means to be all in with your children's education. Now, some of you may not have your own children, but I'm certain that you probably have access to children, whether you're an aunt, uncle, grandparent, perhaps brother, sister, and if you don't have anyone easily accessible, there are volunteer programs. Big Brother, Big Sister is a great program. There's also, all kinds of opportunities for you to be involved with children. But for those of you who do have children, and for those of you who know who don't know our story, rather, we do homeschool our kids through the virtual academy, and we're going to share with you a few of the projects and things that they've done, and some of the things we're going to share a little later in the video. But being all in with their education to us means we're actually actively involved. We've taught our kids to read. We've taught our kids. We teach them daily history, science, all the English and literature. They do speeches. They do everything. And the best part is that we're involved in that. And we're able to not only be involved in that aspect of their education, but we can also influence them as far as personal development, something that's very near and dear to our hearts. We do that daily with them as well. Do you want to add any more?
Well, it's just, the thing is when we started to have kids, we decided that we wanted to homeschool because the things that we wanted to do with our lifestyle, we wanted to be able to travel, and we wanted to be able to take our kids to see the sites rather than just read about them in books or look at them on the computer. But the other thing is that with all the the stuff that's going on out there in the world, we are really happy that we made that decision, to bring our education, our kids' education home, so that we are involved in that education. Now, obviously, it's a big sacrifice. Especially Kimberly sacrifices a lot of her time to make sure that our kids get a good education, and it's something that we do cherish. It's not the easiest thing. But, if it is something that you're interested in, a lot of people ask us, we've done this for 5 years, and 6 years now, I guess that's right, 6 years now. So if you are interested, you can check out Virtual Academy, and in your state. It is available in a lot of different states. So check that out. But, being involved in your kids' education is really important. Not only just the math and the science and the literature and reading, that's all important, but we're able to actually interject our own teachings of, like Kimberly says, personal development, scriptures, Bible, and different things that we feel are very important for them to understand as well. And we were able to actually teach them the things that our values and our morals and that type of thing, so they don't have to go and learn it from other kids at school. We have obviously the social aspect. We have a lot of activities that our kids can attend, so they get that social interaction, and that's really important. And as they go older, they'll be able to participate in athletics and music and band and that type of thing. We've been both in music, and so that was really important for us as well. So we feel it's a great program. If you're interested, go ahead and check out the Virtual Academy through k12.com, and it's just it's a great thing, and I'm sure that those who have tried it and are really excited and really happy that they've made that decision. So we'll see you on the next video. Get all in with your kids' education. Have a great day.
Okay, so here we have Dad and Rose working on math during a working lunch, because we got a little long in our personal development today, so we're having a working lunch, but that's all good. And here's RJ. He's over playing his computer games. Alexis is getting her books out. Here's some of the work that we've done with the kids, some of the artwork and different things that we've done. We have our bulletin board that we post things on. RJ's letter books that he makes in his preschool time. We have a lot of fans of art projects here, so. Up there's Lexi's view of the core, the mantle, and the crust of the earth up in the top left corner there, and learning about the Vikings and stuff. And then for Savannah, she's learning about patterns and artwork, and doing different designs there. She loves that. Rose learned about African masks, and that's the blue and green guy was the color she chose for her African mask she did. The flags, different flags from around the world is hanging on her building there. Buildings. And here's Alexis over at the table working with Mom, getting ready to do her handwriting and during her working lunch. And Savannah's setting up to, over here, Savannah's setting up to write her speech. So she's writing a speech on how to play a game that she likes to play. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, this is Miss Savannah Olsen, and she wrote a speech today that she's turning into her teacher. We do homeschool through Virtual Academy, and she's going to share her speech with everyone.
Vampire or werewolf, which do you want to be? In the Twilight Saga Eclipse movie board game, this is the first decision you will make. I also recommend watching the first 3 movies in the saga before you play. After watching the first 3 movies in the saga, you're ready to set up the game. After you choose Vampire or Werewolf, you then choose your game piece. There are 8 game pieces. The game consists of challenge cards, story cards, friend cards, scene cards, 2 dice, Twilight Saga Eclipse paper, instructions, and a game board. On the challenge cards, there's both a white and red dagger. The white one doesn't have a trivia question, and the red one has a trivia question. On the game board, whichever dagger you landed on when you rolled 1 dice is the one the player to the left of you reads on the card. Story cards help you advance in the game. They can give you extra friend cards that help you conquer the evil vampires. Another example of a story card is, if you are collecting vampire friends, you can collect 1 werewolf friend too. Friend cards help you most when you get into the inner ring, which I will talk about in a minute. You can also only collect 1 kind of friend vampire or werewolf unless you get a special story card I referred to. Scene cards can also help you. If you collect more than 1 scene card of the same scene card, you can trade it for jumping to the closest fast-moving space, which helps you collect scene cards faster. You have to collect scenes 1 through 5 to get into the inner ring, where you will collect 6 through 8. The game board has an inner ring and has an inner and outer ring. Every space either has a red or white dagger. Once you have collected scenes 1 through 5 by answering the correct answer on the challenge cards, you have to get onto the 1 space that leads you into the inner ring. The inner ring is a little different than the outer ring. Like I said, friend cards help you most when you get into the inner ring. Here's an example. If you have 1 friend card, you automatically pass the first phase without having to answer a question. As soon as you pass 7 scenes, all you have to do is to be the first one to conquer Victoria to get the last scene card. Scene 8, and you win the game. You then become the Twilight Saga Eclipse movie board game queen or king.
That's really good, Savannah. She's in the 5th grade this year, Mama. And she's learning about public speaking.
I want to talk. I want to talk.
And this is her little brother that's trying to get attention.
Bye, everybody.
And